Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm laid up with my knee currently, so this is just a little infill video just to say I'm not going to be able to do much for a while. I thought I'd show you the process of building my shed. I began the build over 3 years ago now, I think. Started out by knocking down the shed that was originally there that used to flood. I used to get about 6 inches of water in the bottom of it, so it's no use to me. I built this as I think they call it a raft. I dug like footings in that first. Some of the footings are deeper than others. The ones along the back are 3 foot deep. The ones along that side with the greenhouse on range between 3 and 5 foot deep, as towards the gate there were some trees that I had to remove and the soil was really loose. And then along the front it's about 2 foot deep, and the one that butts up to my neighbour's shed runs from 3 foot to 2 foot. And then one end is, the one to the right now is about 12 inch deep, and the one to the left hand side of the shed is about 18 inch deep, and then it's about 10 or 12 inches in the middle when I eventually filled it. But this was my first real go at laying blocks and that. You can see I forgot my pillars on the side walls at that point, so I added them in afterwards, and this was being built at night and basically never had a break in the rain. It took me a few weeks to build it because the weather sucked, and also it was hard getting hold of materials during lockdown as well. So that's all the block work done. There's the next 10 tons for my floor. That's after I'd shifted it all round the back with some help, and that's the centre of the floor in. I think it took about 15 tons to fill that centre in, and a couple of tons there to build a pathway because I didn't want to move all that timber across uneven mud. So the timbers are 2x9s, they were 6 metres long, it was the biggest I could get, so that dictated the depth of my shed. And yeah, it was quite a hot day when I started doing this. I've done it on my own, so I got burnt really well. That's all the timbers up in place roughly, and then I started adding in the noggins. This was built in the same manner that I built the little lean-to recently in, only on a larger scale, and that's once I've added all my fairings in as well. So the roof took a lot of work. At this stage I was working with the intention that nothing was going to be for the winter and everything had to be waterproof, because each stage I didn't know when I was going to do the next stage. So the entire roof was covered in a DPM membrane, and this is my first attempt at rendering. Wasn't very good, but it stayed on the wall, so it's good enough. That was when I rendered the sides. And the back, I finished all the back off and left it at that. But yeah, so that's it for today guys, unfortunately. See you later.